Hey, Miles here, milesbeckler.com. This video reveals the #1 most important part of your Facebook advertising campaigns. When you're done with this video, you're going to understand a framework that Dan Kennedy taught, the late great Dan Kennedy, one of the best copywriters of my era for sure, who just passed away recently. And you're going to learn this framework because there's so many people teaching it incorrectly right now. And a lot of you I see in the comments and I see what you guys are doing, a lot of you are missing this key piece. And it's without this key piece, you're never going to make any money with your Facebook ads. You're not going to drive the leads that you desire. Then at the end, I'm going to offer you a specific opportunity to join myself and a group of students to go deeper on this one thing so you can gain mastery over it, since it is the one thing that kind of moves the needle. That's really time sensitive. It's only going to be available for a day or two. So if you're watching this weekend, great. If not after, the rest of the video is still extremely pertinent. You're going to get a ton of value out of this. Now, what is the idea from Dan Kennedy? It's essentially the marketing triangle is what he coined. Also kind of commonly referred to it as the 3 M's of marketing. And the 3 M's are the media, the market, and the message. And the theory that he proposed is when you get all 3 of those things right, you are going to see massive response to your advertisement, right? So when you get the right media, the right message in front of the right market, you will essentially have a win on your hands. So we're going to break this down, run it through the filter of the modern era of Facebook advertising to understand through this framework what is the most important piece. So #1 is the media, right? Well, the media on Facebook ads, we can kind of scratch that one off because the media is Facebook. We already know that we're on Facebook with this type of advertising. If you want to test this against Instagram, the theory is still sound. I consider those to be one in the same. I test them back and forth. I'm still seeing a way better ROI on Facebook than I am Instagram, but I'm constantly testing them because it's the same ad platform. So kind of for all intensive purposes, I group them together as one. #2 is the market. Now, one of the greatest things about the Facebook advertising product, about the Instagram advertising product, is how easy it is for us to test different audiences, okay? And what we call in Facebook and Instagram audiences essentially are the markets that Dan Kennedy talked about. So in Facebook, this can work as a retargeting audience, right? A pixelated custom audience that is retargeting people who have visited your website. It could be a custom audience where you upload your email list, your leads list, your customer list, or both. And it could be actually running ads to that market, right? So these are different segments of the market. But then you get into the lookalike audiences and also the different individual kind of interest-based audiences. Now, I've taught at length how to research these, how to create these, how to go run and test them against each other. And in my opinion, this is the magic that makes the Facebook advertising platform one of the most valuable advertising platforms of our day, possibly ever. It's because it's so simple and so fast and effective to test these against each other, which is why I'm crossing this one off the list as well. Facebook has literally made it so simple for us to test dozens, hundreds of different markets that you should know beyond a shadow of a doubt which interests, which audiences, which markets actually work and which ones don't. Which brings us to the #1 most important part of your advertising campaign. It's the ad copy. And this is the one thing that people overlook time and time again. They will focus. And a lot of the fake gurus and a lot of the people selling courses, they come up with all of these complex things that you need to do in order to run your ads that are keeping you from going all in on copywriting. There's a lot of talk about, oh, well, you need a lot of social proof on your ads. So you got to set up this type of ad set first, and then you run it with this type of a focus to get a lot of social proof, and then you change the type. That's all rubbish. And in fact, Facebook's rendering that obsolete because right now, Facebook is actually testing in Australia, eliminating likes completely. Something that it looks like as some blowback from the, suicide rates and from the mental health crisis that social media is creating is the kind of displaying publicly the likes is probably really bad for everyone's health, especially younger people, hence the spike in suicides. So they might just eliminate that. So this whole world, and what I'm getting at is there's a lot of fake gurus teaching, they make up and invent complexity because they need to sell you something. they don't really have a business beyond selling you their course. Okay, so what they need to do is invent complexity, and they inject it into your world through doubt, through an ad itself, and they get you to buy in to think, well, maybe it's this weird little technique, or maybe I don't have the right ad campaign. And the honest to goodness truth is, it's your ad copy. And really mix that with your offer. If you've got a product that absolutely sucks, if you're just yet another Me Too marketer who's promoting crap funnels, and you're just out there doing whack funnels, and you just think you're going to be another whack funnel superstar, and you're just going to sell whack funnels like all the other whack funnel affiliates are, you don't have anything unique. So I think we need to run what we're doing on Facebook through a couple of filters. Number one, you need to be creating value in the lives of others. Number two, you need to have a unique solution to a big time problem that people are willing to invest in. If you don't have those two things, there is no ad copy that's going to fix it, right? You can polish a turd, but you still got a turd. That's the honest truth in this scenario. So that's the prerequisite for this. But once you have focused in, you know what media you're marketing on. You can test the different interests instantly, right? It's so easy to test my email audience versus a lookalike audience versus 3 or 4 interest audience versus a retargeting audience on my website. And I can get data on my same ad, which one of those outperforms the others. The magic sauce on Facebook advertising is the ad copy itself. And you need to be a student of copywriting. I have been studying and practicing copywriting for 20 years. I still read copywriting books. In fact, on my Kindle right now, on my phone, yet another copywriting book. I've read dozens, if not hundreds of copywriting books at this point in time. I've written and worked on with my wife hundreds of sales letters, and I've written and composed dozens upon dozens upon dozens of ads. There is nothing out there beyond writing ads, testing ads that's going to get you to be a better copywriter. You need to study what the greats like Dan Kennedy teach, right? Their content's out there available in $10, $20 books. There's no lack of information. You don't need the fancy $2,000 courses. What you need to do is study copywriting. Now, with that said, there is coming up right now, it starts on Monday, which is October 1st. It might be September 30th. So if you're watching this after Sunday, the 29th, you're not really able to get in on this. But there's a guy I know and trust, Keith Krantz, and he's doing a 21-day Facebook ads boot camp. And he's going through a process. It's going to walk us in 21 days through writing what he calls an everlasting ad. Because this is the goal you should have for your business, is to write the kind of ad that you can run millions and millions and millions of visitors to. The kind of ad that can last for years. A little perspective here. About 3.5 years ago, I went to a $4,000 mastermind. And this was a Facebook ads mastermind. And I had to fly across the country. Total cost, including the hotel, the flights, the rental car, all of it was like $6,000 or $7,000. And the result, what I walked away from, was one long copy advertisement. This ad, I didn't really get the value of it in the moment, to be honest. I walked away kind of scratching my head like, oh, that's it? Just one ad from like this whole kind of expense. This ad has been displayed millions upon millions upon millions of times. This ad has brought in hundreds of thousands of subscribers and thousands of customers. And this ad continues to perform today. That's the power of having an everlasting ad. That's the power of having the kind of ad that's not going to need to be replenished every month. That's not going to need to be rewritten every week. And now I understand the value of writing these types of ads. And it's an arduous process. I mean, we went through 2.5 days of pretty intensive work to extract all of the bits and pieces that are taught by the great copywriters of the world. Now, I think the price to value ratio was on pace for me. We had a very successful business at the time. I would not promote to you a $4,000 how to write an ad course. I don't like promoting extremely expensive courses because most of the information, it's actually free here on my channel. I teach all the bits and pieces of Facebook advertising on the channel. The one part I'm still a student at, and I've signed up for this myself, is how to write great ads. And I want to beat my current performing ad. I want another everlasting ad that I can run for years on end, because these ads are worth their weight in gold and beyond, to be perfectly honest. So it's a 99-day boot camp. It's a 21-day challenge. Go to milesbeckler.com/ ads if you want to join. That's milesbeckler.com/ADS. The link will pop up above my head. There'll be a link in the description. But again, he closes the doors, and it's not fake scarcity. It's not like he's going to let you sneak in. You either are able to sign up, you saw this video on time or not. Now, if you didn't see the video in time, and seriously, for $99, I spent thousands of dollars to essentially be walked through probably a lesser process. So I'm not only going through this, I've enrolled my ad guy as well, and he's going through this. Now, this could be the make or break for you, right? If you've got a great product, if you're a coach, if you've got a great service, if you have something you truly believe in that is unique, that really adds value to the world, this could be the make or break that's really going to help you scale your business. And what does scale look like online? Scale through Facebook ads looks like a break-even front-end ad where you put in $1,000 and then you get enough leads and enough sales to bring that $1,000 back. And you cycle that $1,000 through your Facebook ad account day after day after day. And the result of this is enough customers to pay for that ad spend, but ultimately you're building a list, a very large list. And this is the most valuable asset within a digital marketing business. And this is why a break-even front-end funnel is ultimately the path to $1 million business. Those who understand this see a $99 investment in how to write one of these ads, a 21-day challenge to really help you create your evergreen ad is an absolute no-brainer. So I'm joining milesbeckler.com/ads. If you don't have the opportunity to join this, study the greats. Dan Kennedy, Eugene Schwartz, Victor Schwab. I've done videos and blog posts that reveal the most important copywriting books you need to read. I'll have obviously links to those down in the description as well. And ultimately, I hope you get in on this. But either way, take time to commit to mastering copywriting. Because if you don't, and you think Facebook ads don't work, the honest answer is probably your copywriting sucks. Your ad sucks. Your landing page sucks. Nobody trusts you. Nobody believes you can help them. Nobody believes there's actual value in what you're offering. That's why no one's buying your product. It's not Facebook ads. It's the messaging, the media. Well, it's essentially the media, the market, or the message. It's one of those three things. The media and the market are made absolutely simple from Facebook. So it all comes down to the message. So get your message dialed in. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. I hope you join me on this. If you don't know that, just study copywriting. It's a lifelong path, whether you get in on this or not. And I'll see you on the inside. And I can't wait to help you with another video coming out next week. Subscribe, hit the bell, like, do what you do. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next video. Until then, be well.